Hey guys, Sadiq here. This is another vlog in my series of vlogs, which is really just there to focus on my main insights from life coaching, the lessons that I'm learning, and I just wanted to document them in some way. And hopefully, this is something that you guys can learn from as well. I'm going to be speaking about my own experiences, and hopefully, you guys can give me your comments and talk about some of yours as well. So, today, what I'd like to speak about is how to overcome fatigue. Now, the lives that we have nowadays, a lot of us are often sort of running from one thing to another, from work, gym, social life, family life, travel, and it's all very hectic, and a lot of us feel like really fatigued. However, that fatigue may not necessarily be physical, it may simply be mental or psychological fatigue. So, a lot of us do spend most of our time at work in front of a TV screen or PC screen, and even at home, a lot of our time we're in front of our iPad, iPhone, and so it's likely that the fatigue is not so much physical but psychological. It's more a question of our minds just being crammed full of so many things and so much information. So that seems to be more of the issue. Now, one thing I've learned is that by changing your physical state or your physical environment, or even both, can really make a big difference to your psychological state of mind. And the reason this is true is because by changing your physical state, you're basically giving a message to your subconscious mind that you want to be active or do something that involves you being active. Now, one technique that I use in a lot of my coaching sessions when I do feel that the energy level is getting low and the client may be sort of short of ideas, short of focus, is I'll ask them to change their state. I might ask them to get a drink, get a glass of water, stand up, perhaps walk around, or face a different direction. Because as I said earlier, that change in physical state can really make a big difference to how somebody thinks psychologically and the mindset. And quite often, after that change, people have a lot more energy, and even psychologically, they have a lot more ideas and a lot more focus. So that's something that seems to work really well, even in coaching sessions. Something that I find myself as well, I often go to the gym after work. My work involves me spending most of the day on a desk in front of a PC screen. Now, in my mind, I'm feeling tired, but I just take the step to go to the gym, which isn't too far from my office. So within 20 minutes, I can be at the gym and changed and ready to work out. But I find that just going through that process, all of a sudden, I'm full of energy. Just the fact that I've now got changed, I'm now wearing training gear, I'm in a different environment, I've got up from my desk, I've walked away, and I'm now surrounded by people who are all working out. All of a sudden, I've got lots of energy. So that's certainly something that I've found has worked really well for me. And in a country such as the UK, you do find that there is a big difference between summer and winter in terms of the time when the sun sets. So in the summertime, the sun will set about 9 p.m. And I find that during the summer, a lot of people want to do things in the evenings, want to go out, socialise, and they tend to be a lot more active. Whereas in winter, although you still have 24 hours in the day, sunset is around 4 p.m. and people tend to feel like the day's over and they just want to stay in. So again, that physical change of the sun being there, you being able to see it, also affects your state of mind as well. Now, I've got two very powerful examples from my own experiences from my travel, which really does bring this home. So the first one is when I was in Morocco. I remember there was quite a lot of travel, and there was one day where we were basically traveling from one end of the country to the other to reach this quite remote camp in the Sahara Desert, because we were going to go on a camel trek in the morning. And by the time we got there, it was so late anyway. We were delayed. We were so tired, and then we had to get up early in the morning to go on this trek before sunrise. So I was so tired in the morning, I really didn't feel like doing it, but somehow I forced myself to do it. But that camel trek in the morning and seeing the sunrise in the Sahara Desert was absolutely amazing. And I was totally mesmerized by the experience. And it after I went through that, my energy levels just changed. And even after we came back from the trek, I just had so much energy. And just going through that motion, being in the Sahara Desert, being on a camel, seeing the sunrise. It was just amazing, and that just changed my energy level. There's another example as well when I was in Peru. Again, there was a lot of travel. I was also acclimatizing to the different climates and the different altitudes. So we'd just come from the Amazon, which is very hot and humid. Then we'd travel to Machu Picchu to do the Inca Trail. So we then spent the next day like walking the Inca Trail all day. It was a great experience, but by the end of the day, I was like so tired. And then we're told that actually we can also get up early in the morning and watch the sunrise over Machu Picchu as well. So none of us really wanted to do it because we were all so tired, but somehow we did sort of force ourselves to get up in the morning. And when we went through that process of getting there, just being in that physical environment where you've got lots of valleys, mountains, trees, lots of greenery, and then seeing the sunrise over the mountains with the mist and everything, it was absolutely amazing. Physically, it was really powerful, visually, and you could just feel the energy there. And again, in that moment, just seeing the sunrise in that environment just completely changed my state of mind. And again, for the rest of the day, I just had so much energy just going through that. And I just feel that those two examples really did bring this point home for me. And for me personally, I just think, look, those two experiences, they're probably some of the most prominent experiences in my life. And I could have missed out on them just through laziness and not wanting to get up early. And that would have been a real shame. So next time you do feel tired, just try and change your physical state of mind, change your physical surroundings, and just see what happens. And hopefully you'll have more energy and you'll get more out of your life. So I hope you found that helpful. If you did like the video, please do give it the thumbs up. And I will be preparing more videos along this nature. So if you do like this one and the other videos, then please do subscribe to the channel as well. Please do let me have your comments about your own experiences as well. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. So yeah.